Good morning, thriving warriors. Today is Sunday, April 2nd, 2023, and the time is 6:24 in the morning. The weather forecast for today, currently it's 44, the low is 43, and the high is 75. So that's a 32-degree temperature swing. Here we are once again at Department of Career Services, where our goal is to help you get from point A to point B on your journey, where point B is better. And it is a journey to Successville. What is the journey? Well, a journey is not a sprint. It's not a marathon. It's a lifelong thing. Okay. So there are highs and lows. There's fear, uncertainty, and doubt, excitement, adventure, boredom, ennui, expectation, loss, progress, etc. So we're here to help you on your journey. We do it through a series of breadcrumbs. This is the first breadcrumb right here, this podcast. But down below in the description, please subscribe. Click on the link, click on the bell, thumbs up, share, etc. You know the thing, are the real breadcrumbs. There is a breadcrumb to our 4-week neuroscience-oriented approach to success. A link to that, a link to the motivational video that I watch, a link to Jordan Peterson, Daily Stoic, Inc. magazine, David Goggins, Jack Rowland, Baraka Church. Let's see, what else? Seth Godin, transcript to Seth Godin's daily blog. There is a link to the TED Talk. This is week 1, day 7. So this is, I believe, David Foster Wallace's This Is Water commencement address. Very big, important one. And let's see, what else? Okay, well, those are the links down below. Please subscribe. Next, let's move on. Let's get started. Pull on, tighten your proverbial seatbelt. Tighten your proverbial seatbelt. See, once again, weekend, 7 o'clock. It's not even 6:30 yet. And people are trying to come over. Whew. Wow, scary. Eloi, Eloi, lama sabachthani. Well, I guess that's for next Sunday, next Friday. Okay, coffee. You need that. Next is what? Pen, paper, take notes. Got to remember this. It's not enough to know it. Paper, pen. Okay, today's theme, don't tap out. Just keep going. Don't tap out. Don't tap out. Keep moving forward. If you fall down, get back up. How often? Every time. Just keep going. They say it's always the darkest before the dawn. Just keep going. Never surrender. Nessun dorme. Nessun dorme. Okay, my son sent that to me this morning. Theme was don't tap out. You want to get from point A to point B, it's simple. Don't tap out. Just keep making progress. Even if, like climbing Mount Everest, it's one small, tiny little step at a time. Just keep moving forward. Okay. There were some good memes. I didn't write them down this morning because I was in the shower, but there were some very good memes from today's talk, from today's motivational video. As always, I encourage you to read it. Not read it, watch it. Okay. Let us see. Okay. Attitude of gratitude. Now is when we do what? Surprised Diana is not there. Hope everything's well with Diana. It'd be good if EJ was on. Let's see if we can get EJ on. Let's see if we can get EJ. Let's see if we can get EJ. That was weird. Share. Copy link. There we go. Okay. Back to business. Attitude of gratitude. I'm so happy and grateful now that what? What am I so happy and grateful for now? So write that down. I'm so happy and grateful now that what? Well, a couple things. One, actually three things for me. One, got to go in the jail again yesterday, pretty much from 10 till about 4 with a break for lunch. Got to go in the jail, saw, I think it was 4 groups of people again. Into the jail. That was good. Number 2, going into the jail today, into the Nye County Pahrump jail today. I'll be there from 1 to 2. Wow, great. Number 3, got a call last night from someone very important, talking about Fort Freedom number 3, opportunity for Fort Freedom number 3 in Haiti, an island off the coast of Haiti, Ile de Vache. So, wow. Interesting. Wow. Okay. That's what I'm happy and grateful for. TED Talk. Oh, TED Talk today. Amy Cuddy. So this is about week 1 is intro and orientation to what we're doing. Successful, answering 2 questions. Who am I and why do I behave the way I do? Amy Cuddy talking about body language. This is not my observing your body language or you observing my body language or me projecting my body language. Good morning, Diana. This is about me, my body language affecting me. Can my body language affect me? And the answer appears to be yes. Amy Cuddy, one of the top TED Talks of all time. So, very good one. A little bit controversial, but that's okay. Next, Seth Godin. Seth Godin on Sunday. Foibles. I'm going to have to use that word. Foibles. Our habits, preferences, and idiosyncrasies make perfect sense. We each know that we have great reasons to embrace our ways and stick with them. Yeah, we each know that we have great reasons to embrace our ways and stick with them. Other people's habits, though, show that they are simply picky, weird, or too sensitive. The difference between a preference and a foible seems to be mostly where we're standing. Okay, so if it's me, it's just my way of doing things. If it's you, it's a foible. Your habits are foibles. Let me see what foible, the definition of foible is. Foible, a minor weakness or eccentricity in someone's character. The weaker part of a sword blade. Okay, so a minor part or eccentricity in someone's behavior. Okay, cool. I guess. All righty then. That's Seth Godin. Fable. Oops. Got to put these glasses on, and they have a big smudge right in the key viewing area. Why am I wearing glasses? Oh, right. Because I have 2 contact lenses that are for distance. Here we go. The Lion and the Gnat. Away with you, vile insect, said a lion angrily to a gnat that was buzzing around his head. But the gnat was not the least disturbed. Do you think, he said spitefully to the lion, that I'm afraid of you because they call you king? The next instant, he flew at the lion and stung him sharply on the nose. Mad with rage, the lion struck fiercely at the gnat, but only succeeded in tearing himself with his claw. Again and again, the gnat stung the lion, and who was now roaring terribly. At last, worn out with rage and covered with wounds from his own teeth and claws he made, the lion gave up the fight. The gnat buzzed away to tell the whole world about his victory, but instead he flew straight into a spider's web, and there he had defeated the spider. And there, he who had defeated the king of beasts came to a miserable end, the prey of a little spider. There are 2 morals to this. The least of our enemies is often the most to be feared. Pride over success should not throw us off our guard. Okay? But I say to you, 3rd law of power. This was the gnat. The gnat should have observed the 3rd law of power. The corollary to that, which is if you're going to kill the king, kill the king. As to the gnat, oops, as Lucy would say, oops. The king of beasts continues, the gnat is gone. 4th law of power. Fairness only occurs between equals. The strong do what they can, the weak suffer what they must. The lion should not have given any energy to the gnat. It's difficult. Gnats are difficult to get rid of and totally unnecessary. So remember in the beginning, away with you, vile beast, said a lion angrily to a gnat. Why should a gnat upset a lion? Gnats do what gnats do. Lions need to do what lions do. Don't get bothered by gnats. So he got bothered by gnats, didn't get rid of the gnat. The gnat got rid of itself. Small brain, trying to gloat, getting way above its weight. So, this parenthetical note, beautiful day outside. You can't see it, but it is a very beautiful sunrise. Okay, so we're 14 minutes and 20 seconds in. Fable, prayer. What is our prayer of the day? And once again, so this is Palm Sunday. Once again, this is by another woman. So I think this is like 4 days in a row. The prayers have been by women at the Jesuit School of Theology. God, help us to stick together. Learning, God, help us to stick together, leaning on each other as we face the excruciating task of bearing witness to life, death, and resurrection. Amen. Molleen Dupree-Dominguez. All righty. We might be changing our metaphor of the table, where you're the craftsman building a table on 4 strong legs, because tables don't really work with journeys. So to try to be consistent, and also our old theme of driving a car to successful, it doesn't really work. It doesn't really work with a table. So, idea, sailboat, a ship. Get to create our own ship, and in the ship, we're going to carry the treasures that we've accumulated through our life. And so what are the 4 parts of the ship that are very important? So starting at the top, the sails, very important. The steering mechanism, the rudder and the wheel, okay? Number 3 would be all of the stuff on the inside, the bunks, the kitchen, the galley, all of that kind of stuff. And storage, ballast, whatever, all of that. And then lastly, the hull of the ship. So I'm thinking about playing around, adding this to the thing that we're helping you build a ship. So the sails are your physical fitness and health, more the physical part, the sails, because without good sails, everything else can be great. But if the sails don't work, you're not going to go anywhere. If you're not healthy, physically healthy, you're not going to go anywhere. As some neuroscientists say, the body is just there for the brain to be able to get from point A to point B or to do things. So sails, physical. Next, the steering mechanism. That is the mental part. Where are we trying to go? Where are we trying to go? And the sail and the steering mechanism have to work together. The inside of the ship is the emotional part. Where the bunks, the galley, the storage, all of that stuff. Because again, if we don't have a place to sleep and relax, if we don't have a place to cook our meals, it doesn't matter how good the ship is. If it's not livable, we're not going to get there. If life is not livable, we're not going to get there, our emotions. And then the most important part is the whole of the ship. The whole of the ship. That's the most important part, the whole of the ship. That is the spiritual part, and our thing that Jesus is the Messiah, our Christian foundation. If it's a leaky ship, you're not going to get very far, or you might sink. And if you sink, you're going to go where? Down. Right. Okay. So that's the most important part. Without a good, strong hull, it doesn't matter about the sails, doesn't matter about the where you're trying to go, because if you don't have a good, strong ship, when you get attacked from others or from the elements, you boom, I bumped into a rock. If you don't have a strong hull, the hull will crack, the ship will sink. So I think we're going to play around with that idea, not table, ship. And you get to build, you're the craftsman of the ship, and you're the sailor of the ship. You sail the ship and we accumulate the treasures as we go on our journey. So I'm thinking about that. Next, Diana, are you still there? Over. Dwayne Floyd. Good morning, Dwayne. Wow, blast from the past. I hope you're doing well, Dwayne. Hope you're doing well. Like to hear more from you. Wow, Dwayne was with us. Dwayne was one of the colorful characters way back in 2000, I think 17, 16, 15. Wow. Okay, Dwayne, hope you're doing well. Let's see. Okay, next on our hit parade, Diana, Navy SEAL Maxim. Good morning, Jeff. How did the move go with people yesterday? What is your assessment, Jeff? Haven't seen EJ log on here yet. See his report. Okay, Navy SEAL Maxim. Jeff, all went well. That's what I heard. I heard that from Dave. Got a little text from EJ that all went well. Now we got to figure out how to get Matt down there. He's anxious to go. And yeah, right. Dwayne Floyd, peace, love, right. Okay, Dwayne, good. Anxious to hear more about your life and how you're doing, and if there's anything we can do to help you. So Dwayne was a very careful, colorful guy. Really liked him a lot. I hope you're doing well. Okay, next on our hit parade is, okay, Navy SEAL Maxim, Diana. Yesterday was the only easy day. If you want to get from point A to point B, second to last breadcrumb, you want to get from point A to point B, it's simple. Act such that yesterday was the only easy day. That today you're going to try just a little bit harder, help someone a little bit more, embrace the suck just a little bit more. What else? Embrace the suck, get comfortable being uncomfortable, etc. And be a little bit more samurai, karate chop chop. Do things as perfectly as you can given the time and resources. Last breadcrumb, unless anybody has anything else. Last breadcrumb. When is the mission over? According to Jonathan Livingston Seagull, when you stop breathing. If so, if you're still here, that means God is not through with you yet. You have another opportunity to have meaning and purpose in your life. Act such that everything you do matters, and service to others. There we go. Okay, people. Diana, can I have an hand cut? Okay, if you're, thank you, Charlene. God is not through with you yet. You still have things to do. Okay, and cut. Thank you all for being there. We will see you tomorrow, week 2, day 1. And cut.